All right, so I was a little bit late this time. I was stuck doing other things. I didn't look at my phone, and well, better late than never. It looks like Fury Incarnate patch 10.1.7 is going to launch about a month from now, September 5th, and there's a lot to look forward to, but I immediately am thinking, okay, cool. We have this really awesome, what I feel is a really awesome cadence of content that's been coming in with Dragonflight. They've been on a pretty good pattern. Let me drag some of my charts and other stuff over here. We've had this really good pacing of how often we're getting stuff, unlike previous seasons, previous expansions. And we're looking at, again, we're looking at approximately like 2 months or so between patches or so. But I also want to kind of immediately jump into, well, when is 10.2 going to launch? That was kind of the first thought. Sorry about that, folks. I know I want to really be excited about what's going on here, but first, 10.2. The timing's going to be a little bit weird, right? Because if we go with the past couple of months, past couple of patches, we're going to get the next patch in again about 2 months or so. Is that going to be before or after BlizzCon? Because right now it is August or so. In about 2 months, it's going to be October. So are we going to possibly see this patch come out and perhaps even see like the season, like the Race to World First and all that stuff, season 3? Are we going to see that before BlizzCon? I think that's most definitely possible or even probable because if we look, sorry about going back to this nasty looking chart, the time the time between patch 10.0.7 and patch 10.1 was only 42 days, and so that was about 6 or so weeks shorter than the 8 weeks that we've been seeing between patch 10.1 and 1.5 and then 1.5 to 1.7. So it wouldn't be so far-fetched to see when this patch drops we're going to have that whole turbulent time waste thing happen again, which happens to be I believe six sets of time walking that are done. I think that was kind of the announcement there. And then that could be followed by the patch. Or I think what we had before is that we had the turbulent time waste stuff going on, but then it kind of overlapped with one of the patches. That could be that could definitely be a possibility too. So I'm leaning towards, yeah, we're probably going to see 10.2 before BlizzCon, and we're going to, you know, get to experience like the major plot points and bits that are coming out of that. And the timing's going to be as such to where when BlizzCon does happen, we'll know what's happening in 10.2. We'll be kind of on our way to seeing what's going to happen in 10.2.5 if that's going to be a thing. And they'll be more than ready to announce what's new, what is coming next for the World of Warcraft. The next expansion is, you know, I always thought it was guaranteed that it would be announced for BlizzCon, but it seems pretty much a lock that this is what's coming. But anyway, back to what's going on with this coming patch. Let's rewind a little bit. There is some cool stuff to expect. We have heritage armor stuff for the Night Elf and Forsaken. We have no idea what the quests are like, but we have seen previews of what's to come, and they're looking fantastic. Dream surges are something that I'm trying to hype up really hard because I'm seeing some fantastic potential for some really, really good gear catch-ups, to the point where it seems like people who don't do the big three content, like the raids, Mythic Plus, PvP, that they'll be able to get access to heroic level gear just doing outdoor content, and that might be kind of a regular thing that we're going to see as we go from season to season. As we progress, we're going to see like these smaller bits of catch-ups for everybody to be able to jump in to the action that much sooner. There's going to be new customizations with the Night Elves, Forsaken, and the Draenei. We've seen some stuff about red Minari, dark skinned and red looking Draenei. That's going to be nuts. The mega dungeon's going to be put on heroic difficulty. It's something that folks have been waiting for quite some time, who wanted to experience what's coming with, wanted to experience the mega dungeon, but not so much at that sort of difficulty. And then dragon riding stuff is going to be coming. We're going to actually experience some stuff in just a couple of weeks with the Kalimdor Cup. There's going to be a new cup that's going to be coming. We don't know what the schedule is on that yet, but I'm sure we're going to know. We're going to learn about that soon. There's the ping system, which is going to be great for the likes of mostly I'd say pugs, or basically anyone who's doing group content that's going to help each other out. And then there's the holiday stuff that's coming. We don't know a lot of what's going on. We've seen some stuff with Hollow's End with some new harder difficulty stuff, which is still going to be like I'm sure it's going to be very easy, not very high stakes operations we'll be doing. We don't know much about Brewfest yet, but I'm sure we're going to see even more stuff as soon as 10.2 drops, and then we'll see some holidays. There's a lot of stuff, dude. There's a lot of stuff. There's way too much stuff to react to get excited over, to get really pissed off over too. But the fact of the matter is, WoW keeps putting itself back in the news because something freaking keeps happening. And I'm here for it. So I'm excited to share more stuff as we learn about it. And what do you guys think? Is this coming too soon, too late? What are you looking forward to in 10.2 or in BlizzCon? Share your thoughts. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy.